Hey you guys, what's up? It's your girl Ella. So today I'm coming with this look, this multicolored blue hair color. That was like a little mini photo shoot that I did for myself. Right here I'm just showing you the colors that I use, but they will all be listed down below. I just wanted to give you a little look of how many colors I used. So if you want to see this look, just stay tuned because it's coming up right now. Okay, so what you see me doing here is I'm just taking a pastel blue by Manic. Again, it will be listed down below. I just wanted it directly in the center of the unit because when I parted it into a middle part, I wanted it to be like two light blue strips in the very front. Or if I pulled it up into a ponytail, it would just be that light blue there. You can use your own discretion. I'm just showing you the way that I did it, but there's really no method. Something that I did not show on camera because I didn't know if it was necessary or not is I wanted for the middle part, I wanted it to be like multicolored strips, and I wanted to make sure I didn't use the same colors over and over. So I parted them into little ponytails, but it's not a necessary tool. It's just if you want to be neat. What I'm showing right here is before I get to the sides and also the back of the unit. I made sure that I added navy blue, royal blue by Adore. I added that to the roots because it gives a more professional and I don't want to say natural, but the same way if you were doing blonde hair and you added a brown or black root to make it look a little more natural, that's what I was doing with the blue. So I wanted to kind of make it look like it was growing out of the scalp, although I do know blue is not a natural color, of course. But you don't have to do it. Again, I'm just showing you the way that I chose to do it, and so it was really fun. For the rest of the unit, you just want to make sure you use your own discretion. If you use a dark color, you want to make sure that directly next to it, you try to use like a pastel or a lighter blue so that the colors can be broken up, because if you use too many dark colors on one side and then too many pastels on the other, it'll look kind of like you're doing a side by side instead of like a multicolored mix. You want to look like the piano hair colors that they used to use back in the day. You want to make it look like that. That's the look that I was going for. So it's almost like a color melt. Right there, you just see me parting small sections and adding the dark root. And you don't have to do that for the entire unit because, especially if you're only doing a lace frontal, because you won't be able to see the rest of the roots in the back. You won't be parting it in those areas. So I pretty much only added roots to the parts that I would be parting. And something else I also did off camera is I toned the hair. So I toned the hair using a purple shampoo, and it's very easy. I did it using like a watercolor method, but I'll be doing a more in-depth video because I pretty much do that for all of my color units. I try to tone them as white as possible. So I'll be doing a more in-depth video with that, but I did tone it off camera. It just makes your colors a little more vibrant and show up a little more true to the swatches that you'll see like in the beauty supply store in Sally's or something like that. And you want to foil off your sections so that the colors are not bleeding together, especially with this kind of unit in particular, because you don't want the dark blues to bleed on the lighter blues because it will just all blend and blur into one big color, and that's not what you want. Also, when doing this, you want to make sure that you have like a towelette or something to wipe off your hands when you see me like disappear from the camera. That's pretty much what I'm doing, because you want to make sure that the excess color and product is not on your hands so that it doesn't bleed off into the next section, especially when you're mixing like dark colors and more opaque colors and pastels. So you want to make sure you have like a towel that you don't care about. I got one from Walmart for like $5. So just make sure like as you're going through each section, you're kind of wiping your hands off or your gloves, and do wear gloves because blue, if you're following this exact tutorial, you want to make sure you use gloves because blue is very hard to get out of your skin, out of your hands. Trust me. I'm not going to talk too much through this section because you can just watch what I'm doing. But if you're following it, just have fun. You don't have to be strategic. Again, like I said, just break up the colors from the darks and the pastels. You want to mix them all up and just make sure you get the cover distributed evenly. You don't even necessarily have to be neat because it's going to come out like a color melt. So you just want to have fun with it. And I am starting the back section, so I'm just going to shut up and stop explaining everything, and I'm just going to let you guys enjoy. But keep watching. All right, y'all. So I'm here back again to be annoying. I just wanted to give some specs and info about the unit that I use. So this is a 14-inch 13 by 6 unit from AliExpress, CEXXY Hair. I'll link them down below. Now, I do want to say that if you were doing like just like a quick photo shoot, or you just needed a unit just for maybe a week or two, then I would suggest use these units. But if you want this for like an everyday use, whether it be like a bright color or not, if you just want it for like more than a month or to keep in the stash, I would not suggest this hair. They have very affordable, inexpensive units. However, their lace is extremely thick. And with extremely thick lace, it is very difficult to melt. And even if it does melt, if you sweat at all, or if you do any type of rigorous activity, it will lift and no longer be like melted into your skin. And that's not the look that you want. And especially if you're not like really good with lace, or you're not used to just installing it all the time, you'll have to do a lot of readjusting, and I don't suggest that. So I'll try to link another brand that's affordable and inexpensive below, but I just wanted to let you guys know that. But it is really tiring creating this unit, because you're taking like a lot of multi strips and you're dyeing it various different colors. But it is fun. So if you do it, I would just say just get you some good slippers, some good socks, something. Just keep you some water by your side, and just have a really good playlist going. I literally just had my Apple Music on shuffle, and that was it for me. So it took me about like 2 hours to do something like this, and I'm used to moving a lot faster than that. But it's better to move slower with this kind of unit, so that you're not making a lot of mistakes. And again, like I said, you don't have to do the roots method, because you're not really going to see the back where the lace isn't. So yeah, just have fun. Right here is just me showing you the unit air dry, and so you get to see all the different arrays of colors. You see what I mean by making sure you mix them so that it's like a nice color blend, almost like you have highlights and lowlights. That's the look that you're going for, and you create it with just different shades of blue. So this is how I blew it out and flat ironed it off camera, because we all know how to do that to our units. If you'd like to have me include that, let me know. But yeah, this is just how I flat ironed it and hot combed it, and it's so nice and so pretty. Yeah, so I love my blue hair units. I'm always used to blue hair. You see another one in the background. But yeah, my real hair was actually blue for years. So if you know, you know. And you see my roots, like it kind of looks like when you install it, it'll kind of look like it's growing out of your scalp. So I hope you guys enjoy it and just have fun. Let me know if you do it. Tag me. My Instagram is always Aries Season. And this is just me giving you another look. So this is pin curls that I did. I just showed them because I actually took my time to do them. And I curled it using a flat iron, my Conair flat iron. But I did not insert any video or pictures, because I actually can't find the video where I wore this unit curled, and the pictures came out a hot mess. Like, they were horrible. I was sweating. It didn't look good. So and this is just showing you how I finally styled the unit. This is like a month later after me actually making the unit. And so if you want to see more of these pictures, again, I'll link my Instagram down below, so you can just check them out. This part actually wasn't supposed to be a voiceover. However, when I went to add this part into my final video, the audio was really, really low. But we can keep going. Show must go on. So this is just me showing you my final look, how I did the half up, half down. I used the ORS hair care olive oil fix it gel to install this unit, and I just did a half up, half down with a swoop. Your hot comb is going to be your best friend in this particular hairstyle because you want to make sure that ponytail and your swoop is really, really flat. Something I did want to add is that the song that changes at the end is my new song. It's called Impress Me, and I'll link my SoundCloud down below. Check it out, you guys. Bye. I'm caking. I body beats, I'm killing hopes. A funeral and wake 'em. Walk in the room and I'm a vibe. Yeah, nigga can't shake it. This pussy made him have a seizure. Lead that nigga shaking. Now y'all the hoes, they only two it. Bust you like a full clip. Let you chew the glizzy up. Bring you back like school trips. How you drag this boot, sis? On a train, but you whip. He never took you, so you fiend for beef like roof Chris. She look better